Oh, okay. What the fuck happened? Wait, what happened to what happened to my overlay? What? Hmm? Why is it only dark screen? Oh. Okay, yeah. Hold on. What happened to my just chatting? It's still like technical difficulties. Yeah. But what the fuck happened? Huh? I just turned on studio mode. And then okay, the chat is not shown. Yeah, I'm like, what the hell is going on? Oh shit. Okay. Um. Okay, I have to restart stream. Hold on, chat. I have to restart stream. But it's still showing the other chat. Huh? Okay, what? What? What happened? I think it's just... Oh! I'm a dumbass. I'm a dumbass. No, wow, okay. I was like, what the fuck happened? Oh, okay. It's just that my PNG thingy is just covering it. No way, you didn't know how it works. No, it's just that there's something covering the overlay chat in the PNG tuber window thingy. But yeah, hello chat, welcome. Happy Sunday. Hold on. Okay, here's mom. Okay, I'm back. Hello! Today is Sunday. Happy Sunday to everybody. My god, tomorrow though, I won't be streaming that long. I won't be streaming for 3 days. I made like a big chicken. Is it fried chicken? But yeah, I think I'll start. Well, MVK was the first redeem. I know, right? Brother was late, like in turkey size. Ooh, that's really big. Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna yap for like an hour, and then at 6 we're gonna start the Q&A. But yeah, also I have a big collab on Thursday, chat. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy, I'm collabing with a lot of a lot of a lot of big VTubers on Thursday. Millie's there, oh my god, I know, right? Millie, Gerard, um Octavio, Dubstep, Pan. Wait, the list is long. Kichan. There's a lot. We're like, how many people is there? I'm gonna die making the thumbnail, not gonna lie. Hold on. But yeah, it is Mecha Chameleon though. It is Mecha Chameleon. I love Mecha Chameleon. I'm a try hard there. Not really try hard. I'm very newbie. Yeah, it's Dubstep, Juno, Kichan, Millie, Maddie, Leon, Cedric, Gerard, Kira, Kyun, Pan, Yuria, Riku, and then Riser, Zoran, and Yuria. There is... Oh wait, Yuria is doubled. Okay, but yeah, I am excited but at the same time nervous, and I'm kind of low-key scared. There's like how many people are, because they're like, there's like how many people? 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 12, 14, 14, 16? I think 16. Yeah, I think it's 16. I mean, you have like experience playing with this chat that you chat actually in Makaya. God. But yeah, I'm so excited. It is, I think, it is like, I think it's one of the collabs that I've joined it like a lot of numbers. Like, there's a lot of people in the collab. I've never had a collab where there's like, um, 10 more people or more than 10 people. But yeah, I'm excited. Everyone is chill. I'll try to be say so. Uh and I'll try to like just have fun. But yes, hope you guys will stick around that stream. Good luck on the collab. Yeah. uh I'll try my best to like I'll try my best to fix the audios though. For sure the audios are gonna be a bit janky in Discord. So I'll do my best and have like stream highlights type of thing too. I'm gonna ask Mitra to edit me a stream highlight for this. Cause ooh boy. Ooh boy indeed. There are gonna be a lot of like for sure clips. But yeah. Ooh. There's gonna a lot of pepinos. Okay, what else can I talk about? An Oshikon. Oh yeah, an Oshikon, if you guys manage to maybe, I don't know, find us, I'll give you guys a free card. A free photo card. Or yeah, photo card. I'll give you guys a free photo card if ever you find us in Oshikon. Oh. What? Oh, yeah, I got something set in general. That is a video, I don't know where to put it. What video is it? General? What general? What general? I don't have a general thing or game launch. Damn, you guys are still pulling. Will Mitra be on Oshi as well? Yes. He'll be on Oshicon as always. He's always with me, chat. Ian main. Oh. What is this? Mamao. But yeah, we'll just be chatting for an hour more, or like 25 more minutes. 25, no, 30 minutes more. I couldn't HTML is that's cool. Cool looking. Will you guys be going around together? Yes. We'll be going around together. So I have never been in Makati, so I don't know if we're gonna stay in the con too much or too long, but we are going to be in the con, but expect us to just go in and out of the con. Because there's a lot of things to visit in Makati, I think, in the mall itself. Yo, no way is that Agilo Kazuo. But yeah, we're only going on Oshikon day 2 though. On live, I will not be going. I don't know. I've rested a bit from like performing because oh my god, it's the mixing and stuff that I have to like have a problem with. Because oh god, no, I'm saving up for Baguio, so I'm like cutting off expenses for now from like music. But I have 2 covers that I need to record though, and then release it the next few months. ish. I think next cover might be it's September or October actually. And then November is like stream anniversary in my birth month. So more stuff to do there. Ashikal in Manila or something? It's in Makati. Hmm. So what else? Um. Hmm. Ashikal is the one on Ayala Mall. Yep. One Ayala. But yeah, I am excited. Um. There is like what do you call it? There is other cons as well that are going around, like Oshicon and OnLive, but OnLive is in a different place. Nothing much can be seen near the venue. You can take a bus to BGC though. Nah, we're just gonna stay in the mall bucket. I don't really like traveling too much in like other places. I always stick to like one place only. I'm a tired bitch. I always get tired like walking around. I do have to practice my walking and hiking though, cause oh my god, Baguio trip is gonna be hell if I don't practice. I don't practice walking. Easily drained, right? Yeah. It is tiring to like go from one place to another place. You're if the if like you're just, doing that. Hmm. That's cute. Yeah, oof. I also want to. I have so many hobbies that I want to try, but lately I've been getting into books first. Oh, I bought two books last night. I'm planning on like reading from morning till like if I wake up early, I'll read at like 5 a.m. till 10 a.m. and then work at 11 a.m. till onwards. What genre? Romance. Smut. Good luck walking though. Yeah, tell me you need books. It's not your type of books for sure. Oh, yeah. I am tiptoeing my toes into romance again. So yeah. But I am thinking of like reading Don Quixote and Wuthering Heights though soon. And what else? I do have to like work on my model too. Have so many things to do this August, but I also need to work. I need to be really fast with work this month. It's hard to be a breadwinner plus this or that. Somehow. Man, I wanted it to be more like ring type, so you gotta like upgrade your avatar model. Yep. It is a guy version though. Not really a guy version, but more like a tomboy version. No boobies though. But I think I will use I'll use this model on streams and that model for like more on just singing, I think. Or sometimes if in the mood or make it as a redeem, whatever. I have so many plans this month, and I need to like grind more. As a my lord. Ugh. I already told my family that I'm not gonna send that much money this month, so you guys have to do shit without me. Hopefully they do. I don't really want to like stress about it. I have to like They have to like at least, you know, do something that can help themselves. Hmm. We try to improve of this website might need some improvements. Somehow, he's busy playing Zomboid. He's not gonna reply. What else have you guys been up to? Just got home. Hello, Excalibur. I'll start the Q&A later, 6 p.m. Don't really have that much stuff to talk about too. I want. I wonder if I can make up a plushie as well. Of like Eggy plushie pillow thing. I have like merch ideas I have in my mind, but don't know if I can execute them. What? I'm doing great. Ran out of tickets at Toya Fest, so I didn't get in. Took out the Rage at Time Zone Gloria thing, got 7K tickets. Sheesh! Hello. That's good. Got a new desk table, some improvising table, and like boxes of plywood. That's crazy. How is the desk? Is that a standing desk or no? How are you gonna make a product for your merch? Oh, I just like order it from somewhere. Um, I just order it from somewhere. Regular desk. Ooh, you bought it from Shopee or no? God, I am a bit sleepy though. I didn't get that much sleep. Shopee? Yeah, Shopee is my main... Shopee is my main go-to in everything I buy, honestly. So, though I never bought a desk there. Because I don't really trust the desks there sometimes, but I did have a desk before. It's still alive today. I really want an Ita bag. Like the new one. This one is big. So it's not the same blue that I'm thinking of. I want a Mitra blue so it fits with Kaito. I'm planning on like doing another Ita bag thingy on stream. Ita bag. Man, it's not the... in folder. Ooh, rosette. Is there a blue one? Ooh, this one looks really cool. 107 though. Is there no like blue or a Mitra kind of looking blue? Oh. Oh, this one looks pretty perfect. But yeah, I'm planning on like adding more hand cam streams as well. I wanna do like decorating something on stream again. Might try to put Tetris in the website just for fun. Ooh, I wanna play Tetris too. What's this again? Pin holder. What strap? Pin holder. Ito bag. Alam, may recitation. Opo. I made a slideshow just for this, by the way, Lamau. This is 500? Jesus. I'm planning to buy another eco bag of any gold thing. But this one is really cool. Can hear the sound of the app, sorry. Thin sheet bag. The bag. Where is it? Hold on. Hold on. Okay. What else? What else can I talk about? I don't really have anything to talk about that much today, except for the Q&A. I don't really have that stuff going on behind the scenes. Maybe you should try graphic designing again. Like trying to learn something on stream. The weather okay at your area? I wouldn't really know. I think it's a bit rainy, but not too rainy. How is Eggy? I'm doing fine actually. Just currently deciding just currently deciding stuff on our Baguio trip, saving up, trying to do art, trying to finish personal art. Because I haven't been drawing any personal art whatsoever. Me learning to swim again. At this time of the year? It's like raining though. Well, there is one which me and my fam are having a trip. Ooh, to where? A sports competition? Ooh, sports competition. I do want to get my pin button. Table tennis or something? Oh. Same, I haven't drew any personal art, busy to comms. Yeah. I am busy with commissions too, but today I think I think I made a progress anyways, or I made like some sort of milestone with the commission, so I'm just gonna work on like my art, personal art this week or today. I'm gonna do my model and then the Jirai L line art, the Jirai K art that I've been working on the last few streams, and then do stuff. What else? It's going to be a plan as I'm going to be in Manila. Oh, in Manila. When? You are not Filipino, right, Flawed? Just making sure. I can join the Century 2 and Ironman 70.30 in 2 years time. Oh. Oh, is that like a marathon? Why? No, I'm just asking. I don't know. Because I feel like you're not really Filipino. I don't know what came to my mind and started to be a triathlete. Honestly, it's good workout for you though. Like good exercise. Does my accent say so? No, really. But sometimes Filipinos have like some have American accents at least. So I wouldn't really know if someone is Filipino or not Filipino, not unless I see them in real life. Or I do hear the Filipino accent though sometimes from VTubers or like other streamers. Or maybe I'm just used to like hearing a lot of Filipinos talk. That's why I feel like it's either this is Filipino or not Filipino. Daming kamote these days. Yeah, it's kamote drivers, right? Whoa. Who's this? Crazy. What would be a next mystery with today? Tune in. Is this guy a Filipino? Actually, that would be a funny like game show. Guess if this guy is Filipino or not. Like you know those like what do you call it on YouTube? Like um basically they have like people or guys behind like a sheet or a cloth, and then you can only see their feet and hear their voice of and then you guess if they are Filipino or like if they're like a certain um type of person, etc, etc. It's like a blind date thingy. Like the button is either it's either they both have blindfolds on, and then if they hit the button then they're not interested or they reject the other person, and then another person comes in, and then
Hi,
it's
hi,
like
welcome, welcome,
blind date
welcome.
type shit. Thank you for I only follow bully bait, ayo. I haven't finished setting up my bike for aerodynamic setup. What is aerodynamic setup? Yeah. Okay, just 15 minutes more? I think. Okay. Hmm. What else? There's a lot of oh. There's a lot of VTubers still that are being announced as a guest in on live. Holy. On live on Oshicon. So my body would lean forward to the handles. It's hard to distinguish between Filipino, Indonesian, Malaysian. I think I can distinguish between like a Filipino or between a Filipino and an Indonesian and Malaysian. I don't know. We all have like different accents, I feel like. Oh, I see. Mm. Golly, I think after a stream I might take a nap though. Here we are again, taking a nap. Nappy nappy. Hmm. What else can I talk about? Dragon, yo. But yeah, in the next 3 days I won't be streaming. Though Mitra is for sure gonna stream. So if you guys want to like hop in, then feel free to. But yeah, I won't be streaming the next few weeks because I need to focus on work. And then I'll be streaming on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday though. 3 days no stream, and then the next 4 days is like just me streaming. Collab will happen on Friday though. Friday 8:30 p.m. or 8 p.m. Very late. So yes. Hopefully you guys are good for that. Ew. Is it only me, or I see a lot of simulator kind of games on Steam? It's like always like simulation games. What kind of simulators? Like power washing simulator, house flipper, boba cafe simulator, coffee shop simulator type of thing. I saw po sa Embaho daw sa Ahoyo Festival Mall. Yeah, it is very crowded, I think. I saw yung sa Pila Fest nga daw eh. Tangina. Infection free zone. This for 105 though. Hack Hub. Ultimate Hacker Simulator, Water Park Simulator. There's a lot of simulator games. How many dudes? Scrap Mechanic. Sandbox. Dragon Sword. There is a lot of cool games though, but oh, I love House Flipper. House Flipper is my favorite. Ever since Goat Simulator, it goes crazy. Really? I think Goat Simulator is a very old game though. Is it on sale? Which one? Which one is on sale? Exotica 2 Simulator. Pet Shop Simulator. House Cleaner Simulator. Oh. There's so much. Express Rider Simulator. I think the only one that I want, the only games that I'm looking forward to is probably you're cleaning the console type of games. Beauty Store Simulator. There's a lot of simulator games. Toll Booth. Have you ever considered trying Sims? I did try Sims, but I don't know if chat might get bored with like you guys watching me play Sims. I do want to play Sims again though. Oh my god, is it a heavy game? It's like 100 plus GB or like 72 GB or something. I also want to mod Sims like for the faces of the Sims. Like you can customize it. I've seen a lot of people do customized looking faces on Sims. I really want that, but I don't know if I know how to mod that. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people also do the pink ones too. It's a CC, huh? I don't know if Mitra can like help me with that. There's a male preset ones. Like I want the anime-ish looking one, not gonna lie. Because some of them kind of look nice, some of them really look bad. Like, though, still not sure. I tried before. I really want the hair ones though. The hair ones look really cool. I want hair at least. Sims modded. Yeah, there is a lot, but I don't know if I know how to. If I would know how to like do this cat eyeliner. This is really cool. I'll probably ask Mitra if I can mod The Sims, but whatever. I think I want a Sims is a gun? That's crazy. Why a gun? Cute wavy long hair. Ooh, this is really cool. This is like Mitra type of hair. I'm gonna save this. Cause I like it. Sure. I greet your egginess. Splendid afternoon. Hello, swoosh. But yeah, I'll start the Q&A in a bit. 8 more minutes. Hold on, let me just pee real quick. The drama, the tension, the action. Hello, people. All things in Sims series, I prefer Sims 2 and 3. Aren't those like the very old ones? Hello, Yuli. Okay, 5 more minutes. Yes. Okay, well, it's just 5 more minutes. Hold on. Me. Daya ng first camper. That's the first time he has had first, okay? He's never had any firsts here. It's just funny. Probably not his favorite streamer. He's not camping. Sims 3 is an open world. Oh! How about Sims 4? Is Sims 4 not a thing? I've had first a few times already. Not really. You're a liar. I've never seen you get anything first. It's limited? Oh. Oh shit. What happened? to my slideshow. Oh, you can move around the map. Oh. Okay. Oh wait, maybe I'm too big. Or too small. Probably do this instead. I know, does that look awkward that I'm in the front side? What do you think, chat? I can always move you guys up a little bit. Cause I'm thinking of the clip if ever there's a clip. Hold on. I'll move you guys up a little bit. Yvonne, what are you doing? Make it a bit small to make the bottom chat clean. If you place yourself too much in the corner, clip will be off center. Oh, okay. Then what if I just put myself here then? How about this? Is that fine? Okay, how about there? I think that should be fine. Maybe. I think there's enough time. That's enough space for you when you clip. I think. Yeah, better. Okay. Okay. So we've had like 38. Ayo, you buy art? What you buy art? Okay, so I've seen like 38 questions, but some are not really. Some are just one. I think there's 37 questions only. So I messed up the numbers of the questions, so I'm just gonna like ignore it. Ignore the Q number 1 type of thing there, cause it's kinda wrong. So today we have 37 questions. I've seen like some interesting ones like VTubing or content creation type of questions. So that one I'm very excited to answer. There is one that I'm gonna have to address at the end, cause it's really not okay. Hot seat time. Yeah, I do like doing Q&As. Obviously, you guys can ask questions as well in chat. But you know, it's not obvious. It's not like anonymous. Yeah. So the end one is probably gonna be more of like, you know, a rant, event, or whatever you call it. Or I'm just like saying stuff. I think you'll know what kind of questions I was gonna get spanked by. Not really spanked, okay? Not spanked, but you know. Okay. First question. We're gonna start now. It's 6 p.m. The first question. Do you have any unreleased content, such as safer work art covers that you had plans to release but eventually cancelled due to undisclosed reasons? And if so, how many are there? Estimations are fine if you don't have time to count them. I have one cover collab that I'm not gonna release anymore, and I'm not sure if I'm still gonna release it, even if it's like just for members. I don't know if I'm gonna release that. I cannot really disclose the reason why for that cover collab, but yes, there is one cover collab that I wanted to release before, like a few years ago, but I just didn't continue with it anymore. There is one more, but that is because I made that cover when I was still a company VTuber. I cannot release it because it's under like a company before, even though the company kind of shut down or got, you know, got nuked. I had like, I think 2 or 1 covers from that company. Wow. What is TIL? Till you were... What is TI? What is TIL? But yeah, you're once a company VTuber. I was once a company. Today I learned. Okay. Well, it's not really out there that fact that I was a company VTuber before. I rebranded. That's why I rebranded into Eggy. Because I just didn't really vibe with that VTuber character anymore. Even though I have the IP over that
Hi, hi,
VTuber, it's
welcome,
just
welcome,
that
welcome.
it's just every time I see the model, it reminds me of the company. So I'm like, okay, I wanna get rid of this stain from me. So I rebranded into like an egg VTuber. I mean, I am still yellow, but before that VTuber was like heavily known for being under the company. So yeah, today I learned, okay, contract stuff, yeah. I mean, like we kind of like voided the contract, honestly. There was nothing really set in stone for that company. I'm not gonna say which company, but it was like back in 2022 or 2021, so they're probably gone by now. We just didn't really have any sort of like contract that is probably let me guess, Hololive. No, it's not Hololive. It's a Western company. They just didn't really have any plans for us. We were just waiting around the bush for like 2 years and then nothing was planned. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna leave the company. So we voided the contract after I signed with them. There was no NDA either. So yeah. But yeah, they gave me a cover that they mixed and I just didn't release it because it's under their stuff. And then third one, I also have one more cover that I didn't really release. It's because it's like my old singing. I wasn't really confident in my old singing before, and I didn't know how to cover or record before properly. Like I didn't record through Audacity or like any sort of recording software, so it's like kind of really bad. Yeah, the cover had bad memories. Yeah. Um, Scuff Eggy. Yeah, I mean this is why I always like Scuff more. Cause Scuff, parang it's like a Filipino logic here. Like if you plan something for like a month, for sure something will happen that will not continue. And then if you don't plan something, it actually pushes through. I don't know. It's like Filipino logic. Like drawing lang yan, tapos di matutuloy. Yeah, that's why I feel like Scuff is more better for me at least. So yeah, I don't really like planning that much unless it's like really important. So Murphy's Law, yeah. I think yeah, there's only three that I can think of. Three or maybe if it's not cover related, then I don't know. I usually just post content every now and then. Even in shorts, I just post every short I have. But for covers, sometimes I just don't release it at all because I think it doesn't sound good, or it doesn't. I feel like it doesn't sound good enough for me. Even though I know some people would say, "Oh no, this sounds good," but for me, it doesn't sound good. So yeah, I feel like it's best to be indie since you are independent of doing whenever. Yes, exactly. I think I just realized that when I left the company. I was like, whoa, I'm free now. Damn. Um, they did give me they did give me a Resident Evil Village copy before. They do have like proper planning when it comes to like which is like popular at the time, but they just didn't really have any plans for us. Um, I was waiting on finally debuting, but it took me like 3 years to debut properly. And my debut before wasn't even that great either. So in short, those games in the library were provided by them. They only provided one game. that's like only one game. That's Resident Evil Village. That's it. They didn't really provide any games for us either after that. It's like a family shared account too, I think. So it's not really that important or not really that valuable either. So I feel like at that point, or I feel like if I did just continue with like just being their VTuber or like company VTuber, I don't think they would give us the proper resources either. So but who knows? Maybe they do have like a VTuber company, another VTuber company right now. So I'm not really sure. I kind of don't have any news with them anymore after like how many years now. So, but yeah. I think I only have 3 if it's just for covers. Because covers usually take a long time. And sometimes they don't really fit in what I want. So, yep. I just realized my boobies look really big on my VTuber model. But yeah. Okay. Next question. How do you... Oh. Are you... Okay, question number 2. Are you the type of person who prefer to have their friends tell you if they're going away for a long, long time, may or may not ever return, or have them disappear unannounced? If there is a multiple response, depending on how close you are with said friends, would love for you to elaborate. I feel like I did do this before. Like, I just, I did leave without like saying anything, but I did say like I have reasons and why I left the friend group or whatever, but I think I would just prefer them to just tell them, look, I need space. Oh. I need space. I'm not feeling it right now. I just don't want to like interact, or just need space from this kind of like thingy, and then I just disappear for a long time, may or may not ever return. But I feel like I won't return. I won't return, obviously, because I don't know, sometimes I just disassociate with people. Like, I feel like if I don't feel the same vibe that I don't know, I've there's just some certain like, boundaries that I have. Like, if you cross it just once or twice or thrice even, I was like, oh, this is not my type of friend group, and I don't really want to associate anymore, etc, etc. I would leave without unannounced, but then I would tell them the reason why in DMs, etc. It's very hard to fit. Yeah, exactly. I don't know. Because for me, I just don't vibe. Sometimes I don't vibe with people. Like, I dislike their standing. I dislike on what they stand for and stuff. And that's like valid. I didn't even say anything bad about it. But I just don't really like confrontation either. So I just disappear. Sometimes I do say hi every now and then, but I just don't really like pushing myself into like something that I don't really want to be in the first place. It's like they're trying to make you take sides. Exactly, that's who I hate taking sides. But sometimes if someone I feel like is really wrong, then obviously I feel like I would take sides. But normally I'll just disappear. If you take that the wrong way and you don't really understand why I left, then I feel like that's kind of I don't know. I would not say it's on them, but but I already told you the reason why I left. If you cannot like understand that, then that's not my problem anymore. Like, I get it. I get it. It was like a spur of the moment because I was going through a hard time before, and I just didn't really want any more people that I feel like is making my life harder. So I just left. Because I was like undergoing a lot of stress at the time. I was like moving out. I was like picking up the pieces from leaving home, from now trying to like stand up for myself and stuff. So I left, and then I left my home. I left every like, or I kinda severed a lot of connections with other people. I mean, I don't regret it. Obviously, I don't regret it. I still talk to like some people sometimes, but I don't really want to be in like a hot. I don't know. Like for me, it might be a toxic situation at the time. I see it as like a toxic kind of environment, so I left. But I don't want other people that might drain your energy. Yep. I think they obviously didn't take it the right way or didn't take it the good way, but I don't know, at that point I'm just really tired. I didn't really want to deal with any more toxic energy that I feel like that is like draining my mental health at the time, so I was like I'll just leave. But I didn't really come back anymore, but I still talk to some people in that group, but I don't really talk to some other people from that group anymore. Like like there's other people as well in like some friend groups that are like, oh, you're okay with me, and etc and same vibes and stuff. But if I feel like we're not really on the same vibe or not even on the same page, I can tolerate people. I can tolerate people, but if it's like multiple times where my boundaries are like being crossed, or I just don't like how things are being like said and done, then you know I will eventually disassociate for like I wouldn't really tell I wouldn't really tell the person that I've already disassociated myself with them, not until like not until like I feel like, oh, I really want to leave, etc or this is the last straw, etc. Because I don't really want to wake up every single day in like a toxic environment. Like I'm so tired of like tolerating people just because like, oh, you're a friend, you're a family, you're a relative. I'm trying my best to like move on from like being a people pleaser. Sometimes it's still hard, but I don't know, I feel like I've done much more better when it comes to like not pleasing a lot of people now. Like, oh, if you don't really like my answer, then that's fine, but I won't bend the knee for you anymore, type of thing. Like, I did what I can, but you know, because I'm a big people pleaser. That's like my toxic trait of myself. I feel like I always want people to be happy with or um I always want people to be happy, or I want them to like me for this and that. So I try my best to try hard and fit in. But I think the past few years, I I have like, I don't know, grown to say no. Maybe every now and then I still say yes. I still try to like please people, but not to the point where I actually sacrifice something. I sacrifice myself just to please other people. Then yeah, strong Iggy that you wanted to have your autonomy to decide on things. I think I've already decided the fact that I'm not gonna take shit from other people anymore. Once when my, the family drama started last 2024, I was like, I'm so done with people getting to decide something about my safety or what, etc, etc, like without me knowing. I'm actually surprised that my mom let me move in with my fiance at the time. But honestly, even if she said no, I would still go. Because I do not want... If you want to stay in a toxic environment, sure, go ahead. But you are not dragging me into this life. You are not... You're not gonna make me suffer with you. Type of thing. Also, Mitra, can you turn off the AC? She'll probably know that you'll go anyway, so she'll let you go, yeah. I mean, I have my own money. And I've worked hard enough. I've worked hard enough for them to bleed me out of money anyways. So this is like the only time I'm asking that I want some sort of freedom over my life. So yeah. Honestly, I'm also surprised that they let me like get married at 23 years old. My mom got married at like 27 or like almost 30. So I'm surprised that they let me get married at 23. But then again, they don't really have it. No, they also have a say when I got married too. Because we needed their written consent. So, we needed their consent to get married because we were still really young at the time. So I'm actually surprised that she let me. Or they let me. Mitra, aircon! Okay, he doesn't heard me. Okay, never mind, he did. But yeah. But my answer to that is I would rather have my friend tell me that they're going away for a long, long time. And now I can't wait for Eggy to own a car. I will not own a car. I do not know. I know how to drive, but I don't want to drive. But yeah. Okay, next question. I can reach the pedals. What do you mean? I've driven a Vios car before. But yeah. Question number 3. Why is your name Eggy Tamagoki? What do you dislike to a person? Is the burb still with you? Your trollolama ding ding dong? Nope. From your early day of VTubing, what made you play gacha games? You said before that you don't like playing gacha games, and here you're playing some gacha games. Okay, there's multiple questions here. Okay. My name is Eigi Tamagoki because at first it was just Tamagoki actually. But then sinulit ni tropa, yeah. But then I realized people always misspells my name before, like tamagoyaki, like tamagoyaki. What else? A lot of people just misspells my name most of the time. So, or a lot of people are having a hard time saying the Tamagoki. So I was like, okay, I should add a first name. And then I think one viewer said Eggy or like Eggy or like egg something like that along the lines. The Tamagoyaki incident. I used to think it was Tamagoaki, yeah. See, there's a lot of people who actually misspells my name before, like the first few years or like the first few months of VTubing as Eggy or Tamagoki. And then I added Eggy once I like realized, oh yeah, maybe it is hard to spell or maybe it is hard to like say on stream and etc. So I was like, okay, I'll just add another name first name. So yeah, here it is, Eggy. No wonder you're Tsuki's twin, Tamago. Cookie Tamago. Oh, I've never actually heard of Twinny when I first streamed as an egg VTuber. Actually, just didn't know any egg VTubers before except for myself. So I was like, oh, perfect egg. um, so I kind of like this thought that maybe it's not really a taken name. There is like other eggies there out there, but not really the same spelling, I think. Someone else has eggy, but it's G A it's sorry, it's EGGIE, and then some have it like a different spelling as well. But yeah, that's how I got Eggy Tamagoki. And then what do you dislike for from a person or to a person? What do you dislike about a person? It depends, but sometimes I just really have bad vibes when I meet a person or when I talk to a person, like in calls sometimes. I just know that there's something like off about them. Or the way they talk is just different. All I want is good vibes. Tangina mo. I just have like I just really have a good bullshit detector sometimes. Like I feel like, oh, maybe this dude is not really that good, etc., etc. Because sometimes there are obnoxious people, like very obnoxious people. I just sometimes keep my mouth quiet, but deep inside me, I'm like, oh my god, I want to leave. That's my first. That's always my first thought when I hear someone when I hear someone very obnoxious, loud, or very boastful and very off when it comes to like talking about something or someone. I just sometimes like, oh, I want to leave. I don't want to listen to this. Sometimes I kind of lie that, oh, I'll be leaving now. I'll be sleeping. Good night. And then and then I do something else just to leave in that conversation. Because I just don't want to like hear. I don't want to hear it, you know. I'm just gonna leave. My brain, my pee pee poo poo brain cannot comprehend what this person is yapping about. So I'm just gonna leave. But yeah, sometimes that's my go-to ticket. Like sometimes I lie that I'll be sleeping. I'll be like doing something else in the background, but I need to focus, so I'm gonna leave, etc., etc. Because I don't really want to stick there and like let it ruin my night or let it ruin my time. So I'm just gonna leave. I don't want to be rude and like tell him to like shut up or something. That's not me. I just shut up. I'm the one who shuts up and then just let the other person talk. And then once they're done, I'm just gonna say like, "Oh, I'll be leaving. That was nice. I'll be leaving. I'm a bit busy. I have something to do in real life, so I have to go. Goodbye." But yeah. Annoyed by a main character, yeah, for understanding, I don't wanna carry it also. Yeah, that too. I just don't want it to ruin my mood, you know? So I just leave. Hi, hello Josh. That's an end of conversation period, yeah. Sometimes I know it's kinda rude of like lying about it, but I just don't really want to be I don't want to offend them either, so I just lie about it. So I just lie like, oh, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave because I need to do something else. Other than like be in a call. So I'll be leaving. That was nice. I had a great time. Goodbye. You know what they say, you can't talk sense to an idiot. Yeah, so I don't know, I just don't really want to offend anyone. Like maybe they're nice people. It's just that, you know, I just don't vibe with the things they're saying and stuff. So yeah. You're pretty non-confrontational, and that's okay. I don't want to confront people. I don't want to like push people too much. So I just let them yap and then I leave. I just let them yap about what they want to do. If it is like still somewhat within my vibes, then I would yap. But if it's like something that I feel like doesn't align with what how I look at things, then I leave. Remember kids, I think he said violence is not the answer. I don't really like being confrontational, so yeah. Different frequency on how we talk and react. Yeah, it's like I'm always playing a decision making game like The Walking Dead, Life is Strange, Detroit Become Human. There's the person yapping in front of you, and then you're picking out the choices that you want to say. And then if you pick this choice, you know that they're gonna get offended. But if you pick this choice, you know they're gonna continue yapping, and then it's just gonna ruin your vibe, your time, your day. And then the next option is just lying and leaving. That will like solve everything of your problems. And I'm like, okay, I'll pick the third option. Literally playing mind games right now. That's how I always view conversations, is that I'm playing a game where it's like decision making. And if you pick this choice, Clementine will remember that, or Anon will remember that. And then it comes and bites you in the ass like a few years after. So yeah. How about City Sim like Frostpunk? Oh wait. Okay, that game is kind of interesting. Fly success rate 80%. I gotta go. Yeah. There's a Telltale Games type of level in real life edition. That's how I always view conversations, or like how I talk to other people. I'm very careful with what I say to people, because I know sometimes words can like hurt people and then make them like be conscious and like insecure about themselves and stuff. So I'm like very careful when it comes to like choosing words or choosing what I want to say, even though sometimes I really want to say something. But if I feel like that's gonna offend someone, then I'm not gonna say it, you know? Lamau, the triple dots option is probably me just staying silent. And just staring at them like dumbfounded or whatever. Yeah. And then the next question is the bird still with you? Your tralala or ding ding dong? Nope. I got rid of the bird. The bird wasn't really my brand now anyways. But before it was a bird, like a black chicken. That's my chicken form, but I got rid of it. I just didn't really vibe with it. And I don't think the mascot was doing good too, so what made you play gacha games? You said before that you don't like playing gacha games, and here we are playing some gacha games. I actually don't know. I don't remember why I played gacha games. Oh, so at the time when I was still under a company, a VTuber company, they said we should all play Genshin because Genshin is popular at the time, and then they keep saying like, oh, Genshin has a lot of fan bases right now. Genshin is like the hot topic right now, so you have to get that cloud too. So you have to play Genshin Impact because it's fresh right now and it's like making numbers and viewers and stuff. And I'm like, I think that's how I started playing gacha games. It's because the corpo told us like, oh, you guys should play gacha games or Genshin because it's hot right now. It's like popular, and then that kind of spiraled into like different games too, like gacha games under Hoyo. But before I was a VTuber, I started playing. My first gacha game was Arc Knights, the OG one. That was my first ever gacha game. And then Fate Grand Order, and then Genshin. I started playing gacha games way before gacha was a big thing. Um, Arknight's OG was my first ever gacha game, even before VTubing days. And then Mitra introduced me to Fate Grand Order, but I didn't really stick around Fate that much because it's not my type of gameplay and um not my type of game mechanic. So Genshin enjoyed the story during the pandemic, still enjoying it in moderation. I don't play Genshin anymore. The only gacha games that I've been like playing lately is Arknights, the OG Arknights Enfield, and then Limbo's Company. That's it. I don't think I'll ever try Hoyo gacha games anymore, but I am kind of looking forward to Silver Palace. I've seen a lot of like the showcases and like leaks and stuff like that, and I'm very interested in like playing the game. I am gonna choose. I might choose the. I don't know. It's really hard to choose between the MCs of Silver Palace. I really like the guy, the male MC, so much. He's really hot, but I also want to play as a girl just because there might be like a hot daddy there that I want to take pictures with, etc. etc. So I'm a bit um conflicted of who to choose. Silver Palace and Anantara games I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to Silver Palace, definitely. But other than Hoyo games, I'm only playing Limbo's Company, Arknights OG, and then Enfield. That's it. I cut off all of my Hoyo games, gacha games, because I cannot play any of those. Wuwa is also not a gacha game that I would want to play because it is kind of similar like Genshin's, like open world and etc. etc. But in Arknights Enfield, it's just really different. I feel like the gacha currency they give is kind of balanced compared to Genshin. So I'm sticking with the Arknights or Hyperglyph games. But yeah, that's the answer. VTuber Corpo made us play a gacha game and then it spiraled downhill for me. I do like some gacha games, like character design and like gameplay, story, I guess, but uh, it just depends on which kind of gacha it is, I guess. Okay, question number 4. What kind of email do you use? For personal use or for work personal use? Why I'm asking this? Because I'm planning to make a new email, but I don't know what's exactly the difference aside. The email for work professional use needs payment. Oh, I have like 3 different emails actually. I have one email for commissions only, like I send commissions to clients, like the files and everything in that email. And then the other email is for VTubing sponsorships or VTuber stuff related. Like we call it like contacting sponsors or game keys and etc etc, and also commissions. Like some artists that I commission send their files over to that email because it's like Eggy related commission. And then the other email is like for PayPal, strict PayPal only. Post Eggy, papagmahal XTTTT. But yeah, I have 3 separate emails for work, VTubing, and then PayPal. That makes it more like convenient for me, cause I can separate the different files and different emails and different notifications of each thingy. And I also have a personal email account too, like my real life one. Is the one for VTuber under work or personal? Um, It is kind of both under work or personal. It's the same for the VTuber email. Because for personal, I think it's for the commissions. Like I said, the artists that I commission usually send their files or the art files through that VTuber email because it's Eggy related. Anything Eggy related is for that VTuber email. Whether it be like sponsorships, invites, collabs, whatever, it's under that VTuber email. And then my other email for work or commissions is just for me to send to clients, like the art files and PNGs and then other stuff. And then the other one is strictly only for PayPal transactions and stuff or notifications. I think that's more for me, that's like somewhat organized, even though the other work email is very messy at the moment, but still it does the job. Yeah, I also have 3 emails to one person, one work, and one questionable items. What does that mean? What questionable items? What do you mean by that? Is it like, I don't know, full 34 shit or what? But yeah, next question. I know that you and Mitra don't want kids, but does the thought of giving Mr. Bibong a first sibling cross your mind at least once? And if yes, would you go through with it, assuming that you're financially stable? Not really. I don't think so. I don't think we can handle 2 dogs at the moment. I do want another dog, but I just think that Mr. Bibong might not take it lightly or like might not take it well, and I'm also worried that because sometimes when you take in another dog, you don't really know if they're sick or not, or if they have parvo or something like that. And as much as possible, I don't want Mr. Bibong to like catch whatever the new dog has if ever we did get a new dog. But I don't also like having 2 kids, like having 2 dogs at the same time, because I feel like Mr. Bibong might get jealous. Because he's already jealous as is whenever I'm hugging Mitra, bro. Every time I'm with Mitra or like cuddling with Mitra in bed or in his like office or chair, he always claws at me. And he's like constantly like getting me to get off him. So I'm like, this is already a thought of like, okay, he doesn't like having another dog, another possible dog. And we did have his sibling before for like for like 3 days, I think, in the house. We had another dog before in the house for like 3 days only because my sister was visiting and then got in like sleepover and stuff here. They spent the vacation here. So she brought her dog, which is Mr. Bibong's like 3rd generation sibling. And Mr. Bibong does not like the dog. He avoids the dog. He avoids the puppy. So I already know that he doesn't want another dog in the house. Cuz he's always like very anxious. He doesn't like he hides behind stuff when the dog comes near him. He also doesn't like it that we're also giving attention to that specific dog. So I already know that he doesn't want another sibling. And I don't think we're also ready. Buti din niya kinagat si Mitra. And Mr. Bibong doesn't really bite. He doesn't bite. He's a chill dog. Everyone met him in like the dog cafe. He's a very chill dog. How your dog is trying to establish dominance. I feel your dog would try to display himself to be the alpha of the pack. Not really. Mr. Beepong is not a territorial dog. He's a very shy dog or introverted dog when another dog is like around the house. He does like cats though, which is weird. He likes cats. Maybe because he grew up with cats. We had the like 5 cats before, but those were stray cats. But when it comes to dogs, he doesn't like dogs. He likes cats more. Which is funny. I don't really like cats. Because cats are a bit unstable, like mentally unstable. Like, I don't know, cats are very moody, okay? I do not want to own a cat. I'm so sorry. I don't hate cats, but I just don't really want. I don't want cats because they're they're unstable. You don't know what goes through their minds, okay? At one point they cuddle with you, and then the next thing you know they bite you. MBK mood went down. I already told him that anyways, way before. When before we started like living together, like, oh okay, I don't really want to get a cat because I don't like cats. This must be why Bibong's okay with you because you have cat vibes. Actually, it might be right. But yeah. I just don't know why I don't really like cats, but I just know that they're just very unpredictable. They have unpredictable behavior, unlike dogs. I really love dogs, so I'm a big dog person. That's so funny too, because Mitra is not a dog person. But then again, he met him already when he was a baby. When Mr. Bibong was still a puppy. So they kind of knew each other before, but not too well. They only got. I think Mr. Bibong and Mitra only got close when we started living together under one roof. Cause before, when Mitra always visits me at my old house with my parents, they don't really interact that much. But I do know that I think Mr. Bibong was fond of him, but not too much, I guess. But yeah, and he's also a dog person now. Look, look, I won't marry Mitra if he doesn't love my dog, okay? Lamau, that's like my boundary. If you don't love my dog, I will not marry you. I'm only a Vivo person. I love dogs so much. Like, even stray dogs, I would pet them. If I see a dog, I would pet them immediately. What if a cat is there for the dog? I am considering getting a cat before, but I just don't really want. I just don't really want cats because they often jump on tables, right? They often steal food on the table. And they often bite through stuff sometimes too, so I don't really want to get a cat. Because they're nimble. They're like fast and nimble too. They're like agile, and I don't really want to like take care of a cat. I get really anxious and scared when I see a cat, so yeah. That too. So I just don't really want cats because of that thing. Or because of that like a lot of reasons why. But mostly because I don't really like their attitudes sometimes. So yeah. And if yes, would you go through it? No, I would not like. I would not get another dog because Mr. Beepon does not want another dog in the house. But yeah. It's mostly because preference as well. I only want one dog. I don't really want my attention to get split between the 2 dogs. So just Mr. Beepon is more than enough already. Next question. I know. Oh wait. Okay, no, never mind. I know you don't want kids anytime soon at all, but if you were to have them, what trait would you want them to take from Mitra? Can be physical, can be personality, and also same question can apply for Mitra. I think I already asked him this before. Actually, it didn't really know. I can't really borrow Mitra right now just for this question, so it would be, I think I want them to have the same patience with the same patience of Mitra, maybe same mindset when it comes to things. Same calmness. I don't know, same goofiness, I guess. I don't know if I want them to have the height. Maybe if it's a boy, I would want them to be as tall as Mitra. But if it's a girl, I want them to be. I want them to be short like me. It runs in the family. So I think, yeah. Oh wait, I don't really want. I don't want them to take Mitra's eyesight too. Mitra really has bad eyesight. He knows he has bad eyesight, but yeah, I don't really want them to get Mitra's eyesight because, or eye genetics, because his eyesight is really bad. It has like negative, was not negative, 1,000 grade of on his eyeglasses. I don't want my kids to have that. You feel like it's gonna be sad. They might have the flaw of being shy though. I mean, being shy is okay. I was shy as a kid too. Feature's lens are thicker than Eggy. It's very thick. I'm not lying on how thick his lenses are. Like, if you see him in real life, ask him for his glasses and you'll see how thick that shit is. It's thicker than like what do you call it? It's thicker than what can I compare it to? I think I shared photo once. Yes, it's very, very thick. The lenses are popping out of the fucking glasses frames, so I think you should. Yeah, bro was wearing goggles the last time I saw him. I'll stare at it next time. Yeah, but yeah, I do want my kids to get his like personality, but not his eyesight. I don't know if he's busy right now, but I think. Well, I can ask him. Why, Mitra? Mitra. 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 Can you hop on call for like just a few minutes? If you can. Just a few minutes and then I'll leave you alone. Just for this question. Or if you want, you can type it in chat. Actually. You don't have to hop on call. Like, it says here, like, I know you don't want kids anytime soon and all, but if you were to have them, what trait would you want them to take from me? Basically, few minutes, few hours, real quick. Not really. He's bit. Oh, okay. Here he comes. Hold on. Hold on. You're not. Wait. You're not. Oh, no, wait. Hold on. You're not in ano pala. Hold on. Sorry. Wait. Just for this question, and then you can leave. Oh, wait. Your Discord reactive is still thing, but it's fine. Wait lang. Let me just fix your, because you're not in...
Incoming class raid!
Thank you for the raid. I'm Iggy Tomo. Okay, call me Iggy or Tama. I'm a VTuber from the Philippines. Currently, we're just doing a Q&A. Hold on. Can you talk?
Hello.
Okay, you're louder. Okay, there. Hello, welcome. Thank you for the raid. Okay, sorry. I'm not gonna keep you for too long. Just answer this question. So it says here, I know you don't want kids anytime soon at all, but if you were to have them, what trait would you want them to take from me?
Your artist skills. Your artist artist skills, yeah.
What else?
Attention to detail, ano ba? Your beauty. What?
What the fuck? Okay. Even though I'm not pretty. Did you
You're
give him a
pretty.
script? I did not give him a script, chat. Shut up. Okay, what else?
Ano ba?
They said
Your
my height.
voice. You're right.
What? Do you
Your
want our
voice.
kids to have my height? Oh.
Your voice. Your voice.
What else? Okay, what
Mangiingit
else?
na namang dalawang to.
No, I'm not gonna have him on stream for too long. He's busy. Okay, what else?
Ano pa ba?
You didn't
I
say my
guess your
height, them.
neatness.
Huh?
Yung neat. Yung
Neatness?
organized ka, ganun. Hindi ka tulad ko.
Lama. Yeah, I have not really OCD, but you know. Okay, that's it? Or you don't have to
I
make
guess,
your
yeah.
answer too long. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Now you can
Bye,
leave.
love you. Kit
Okay,
mo.
bye bye. This bitch. Okay. That's it. Sorry to read. I'm hungry. Have fun with the Q&A. Thank you, Leosa. Thank you. Thank you for the raid. Please feel free to arrest lurk raiders. I'm so sorry. I was husband is playing with the boys, so I only had like a few minutes of his time to answer that question. But yes, thank you so much for the raid. Hope stream went well. But yeah, I don't know. I think I do want our kid our first kid to be a guy if ever though, or to be a boy. And then the next kid to be a girl. Cause I call it I want the big brother and the younger sister vibes, you know. I never had a brother before, so or like I never had a big brother, so Mitra von Kaiser Jr. Yeah, so at least 2 kids. Yeah, but I don't really know. I don't think we would want to have kids. Because Mitra doesn't want to have kids because I am like a diabetic and health complications and all of that. It's gonna be really hard for me also to go through pregnancy, I feel like, because of blood sugar control. And he knows already that I would probably be more depressed about like postpartum, probably. And the body changes, and I know it's not gonna be how it's used to, or my body is not gonna be how it is. Like, you know, I feel like my body right now is good, or health wise it's probably good, I don't know. But after like going through pregnancy, maybe I'm sure complications will rise up, so I feel like he doesn't really want kids. Or I also don't want kids, but sometimes I do think like, oh, I kind of want kids someday, but etc etc. Last thing you want to throw in genetic gotchas, your health conditions too. Yeah, that too. So I don't know, but it's kind of sad if we don't really have kids. But then again, I don't know. I don't know yet. Somehow your body's like weak. Yeah, it's not really weak, but it's more like it's gonna be hard for me to control a lot of like cravings, my blood sugar, my everything and stuff. So I feel like it's not really smart for me to get pregnant right now either. There are ways to mitigate those risks, but that's a lot of work. Exactly. And I feel like I'm also not mentally ready to be a mom yet. Just a love for your journey. I believe it's gonna work out. Yeah. The little thing is best to have kids considering the time we're living right and all the things happening. That too. And I feel like Mitra and I are missed out a lot of things in our lives before. Like, we didn't really have the best childhood either. We didn't really have the best relationship with family as well. Or like we didn't really have freedom to do stuff like how we are right now. So I feel like we just want more time with each other. or we want to like have more like memories or more time with like spending with each other, like for example the trips, like traveling or like streaming, career wise, and then trying out different things. So yeah, I'll be the cool unk on God. Thank you, Dorai. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe someday, but not right now. But I'm not really sure either. We've already talked about kids way before. So yeah, I'll be their cool unk. But yeah, I don't think anytime soon I would get pregnant. For sure. No Eggy Jr. or Mitra Jr. yet. But yeah. So far, that's we answered it correctly or properly as best as we could, even though he was busy. Okay, next question. Number 8. Oh my god. Mukhang matagal pang Mama Eggy arc. You're not gonna expect any Eggy Mama arc. Fuck. I don't want to be a mom yet. Or I don't want to be a mom. I'm already a mom. I'm a fur mom, though. I have a big baby here. Who's chonky. Okay, it's my first time being parasocial. Any tips on how I can deal with this? I know I don't have a chance as a viewer, but I'm the type who can't stop till they say no or if they get a partner. Oh my god, buddy. Kami mo na anak nyo, for real. Touch grass, man! I'm so sorry, but being I know VTubing is built from parasocial viewers or parasocial community. But you have to please get help. I'm actually serious. You have to get help, or you have to get out of this community. Hold on, people is crying. You have to quit it, my man. There's no way in chance a VTuber would date their viewer. I'm sorry. Unless like you guys knew each other from like way before VTubing. Yes, you have a chance. But if you're just a viewer, you just came into their chat and just started like supporting them because you want to be in a relationship with them, then I am hella sure you're not gonna get anywhere. You're gonna get banned immediately. I don't think it's possible unless you know that person. Yeah, exactly. Like, maybe some people thought like, oh, I'm dating Mitra because he's a mod. No, I've met Mitra way before I was a VTuber. Again, we were like childhood friends and etc. etc. He knew me way before I was a VTuber. That's why we dated or like we got in a relationship in the first place. But if you're a fresh viewer, if you're just a viewer, or you've just like started watching their streams or supporting them, then oh my god, you have to step out of their community, get some help. I'm the reason why she's a VTuber. Exactly, that too. Finally, a story where the childhood friend won. Oh yeah. And also that too, Mitra is also the reason why I got into VTubing. So I dated my mod, but that's because my mod was not a mod before. Ugh. But yeah, please, 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 please do not get into that VTuber communities is like life, or do not get into their life. Just because you like started watching them or whatever. And you may have said VTuber as well. Yeah, exactly. I know. Don't have a chance as a viewer. But I don't know. Do not hold on to that hope. For sure. And I know this is gonna sound like, I don't know, like assumptuous or some, or like this is like an assumption, but always assume that every VTuber out there has a relationship. Okay, that's I feel like everyone has a relationship. If they're single, then that's also okay. But sometimes I just assume everyone is in a relationship. That every VTuber out there does not have the time to date any viewer, mod, or whatever, unless they knew them from like in real life or knew them way before they were a VTuber. It's much more like you don't know their private life. Exactly. I'm pretty lucky to be your friend Eggy. A mod for you to along with me. We met you, Steph, like years before. So yeah, like what the fuck? Do not get into supporting a VTuber just because you want a relationship with them or just because you like them in a different way. And also, one thing too about VTubers that I can like safely assume as well is that VTubers are very different in real life or like off stream. I'm not this cheerful. I'm not this cheerful. I'm not this yapper. I'm not this like unsay so. I'm not this etc. in real life. Because sometimes VTubers put on a show. You know, we're meant to be. We mean to entertain people on stream and live and play games for you guys and make you laugh and whatever. But off stream, most of us have like different issues, different problems, different inner demons, and etc. etc. It's like you're viewing us through rose tinted glasses kind of thing. And if once you take off those glasses, it's very different. You just like the VTuber because of what she's showing you, but once you meet her like off stream, that's very different, honestly. Yeah, you before and today is like night and day. Exactly. Yeah. I met them and I'd be like, they're pretty chill, the vibe and really good. Yeah, yes, Chow was very different because one of those group. Yeah. It's because, I don't know. For sure a lot of VTubers out there have different personalities off and on stream. I'm not like as unhinged like this off stream. I'm very quiet when I'm off stream. I'm very shy, I'm very introverted. I usually keep away from other people. I don't talk in Discord calls. I don't join into like group chats anymore. I just basically my routine is just like chores, wake up, cook, art, um sleep, talk to Mitra, and then that's it. that's like my only that's like my only interaction every day, honestly. It's like just talking to Mitra is my social life right now. Let's ask Mitra if you're not that unhinged in real life. Go ask him. Go ask him. Sometimes I also am very like I nag a lot too. I know, but I don't know. I'm just very different in real life and then in VTuber self. Mate, if people are streamers, if I manage, I just say hello and that's that. Yeah, I think you're more unhinged in real life. Not really. You can ask Mitra. Once the stream ends, what I'm gonna do is take a nap. Maybe, or I don't know. Maybe continue working. But I'm very, 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 very low energy in real life. I don't have this same energy on stream. See? Like most of the time I just sleep nowadays. I'm very tired this past few days because I have my period. Kaya tung 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 egur hello tenka. But yeah, please touch grass. Please leave the community and take time on reflecting about yourself. Cause I feel like you're gonna dive into a toxic kind of mental thingy. Like you're gonna think of toxic stuff when it comes to like that VTuber and stuff. Like I just don't get why people are being parasocial, you know? Like, what do you get from that? You already know that they're not gonna give you a chance. And you know that it's unhealthy. If you know, like, if you know that you're, like, starting to have unhealthy thoughts about someone, or like VTubers or streamers or like any other celebrities out there, whatever, you have to stop and take a break. You have to actually think about you have to, like, maybe start doing other things other than, like, focusing on, like, VTubers. Like, have other hobbies, you know, like take reading, watch movies, do art, go garden, go clean your house, go reflect on something. I don't know. What if I'm parasocial with myself? That's good. Another option is to find a goal. That too, like, find a goal, find something else that you can think of, and focus your attention somewhere else. Hello, Cocoa Nut. But yeah, my only advice is, please just leave the community for now, have some space, and then come back once you're healthy. Or once you think you know you're healthy, or your mind is healthy. Okay, next question. Hold on, let me pee. Let me pee. Mitra! Hindi ako na pala. So, I stay back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Forgot to inject as well. Okay. Question number 9. In your opinion, in your guys' opinion, how different would you and Mitra's relationship would be if you guys were in childhood friends and instead met later in life? and life like in your adult years? Hmm. I'm thinking how different would be. I feel like we're not gonna have the same emotional. Wait, hold on. Oh shit. I doubled the question. But yeah. I feel like I feel like we're not gonna work out well, honestly. I think the reason why we worked out or our relationship worked or lasted for how long is because we were childhood friends. And I feel like if we met in our adult years, I feel like he wouldn't really take interest in me. But I do feel like Micho would still be girlfriendless till now. unless the girl made like the first move. Because Mitra never does the like, I don't know, I'm sorry, but I feel like he would still be single till now. If he hadn't met me early, I feel like he would be girlfriendless till now. I'm sorry. Single forever. I mean, I did say that myself. See, he does know that he'll be single till now if he hadn't met me to save the egg. Whoa there. I wouldn't say that. We were the same age, chat. We were the same age, okay? Um, I mean, we still have the boys with you. I mean, he did like, there's like a lot of girls before in his life too. Yeah. Now that I think about it, there are a lot of girls in Mitra's life before. He could have had a girlfriend if he wanted to, or he could have like had someone early if he wanted to, but he doesn't. He doesn't. He doesn't like. He didn't like put any effort into like finding someone. So trust me, he didn't make the first move. I was the one who did the first move. I was the first one who liked him, okay? And I feel like if no one approached him first, he would be still single till now. And Demetrius stands as a black hole when it comes to love, huh? I mean, he's not really a romantic type either, but he says that he's not a romantic type, but he is romantic in his own way. Or he just doesn't know that he's being romantic, I feel like. I don't know. Because sometimes he does like romantic, like really romantic stuff, but he doesn't know that it's romantic. He is very dense. He is very dense. He would not believe you if you said like, "Oh, I like you," etc., etc. He said like, "As a friend." He's gonna say "as a friend," or as a buddy, or etc., etc. Yeah, he is very considerate and reasonable. He's very understanding. He's very patient and stuff. But he is very dense. You have to say it in front of his face that you like him, or like, oh yeah, you're a good thing. You know what? Same Aster says that I'm romantic, but I didn't know. Didn't. He used to say that a man saw one for didn't see a woman for his whole life. Hello, Regan. But yeah, I feel like we wouldn't really last that long if we met in adult years. But I don't know, if I feel like we did meet in adult years, I feel like would still be the same thing. But the reason why we're already like this right now is because we learned through our past mistakes before and stuff. So if we didn't really have the past drama between us both before, we don't really have any common ground, or I feel like we don't have an anchor maybe in the relationship. Yeah, the emotional connections, bonding time, and what else? Yeah, exactly. Like we also grew apart from each other, so yeah. But But for sure, we did meet in like adult years. For sure, I'm the first one who's gonna make the move again. I highly doubt that he's gonna make a move on me if ever. This he doesn't like I said, he's very nonchalant and I really hate it sometimes. Like, bro, he is very he's trying so hard to be nonchalant that I hate it. Like, he's trying to maintain that nonchalant reputation. Bro's probably screaming inside. Yeah, we turn the airplanes in the night sky. Like, I don't know, he's very just nonchalant. Introvert, nonchalant introvert. Sometimes I often tell him that on like off stream, like, bro, stop being nonchalant. I feel like sometimes I'm talking. He did purr for me, bro. You're gonna get banned. Nah, I think he's him, Eggy. Sometimes. I mean, he is him sometimes, like being annoying. Like, he's being annoying. He's being very goofy. That's him. But when it comes to like trying hard to like be cool and etc. I sometimes laugh because that's not him. Though he is cool sometimes, like sometimes in real life. He's trying so hard on stream. Like, bruh, keep yourself safe. Bro's giving you threat stuff. But yeah. Okay, how about you, Mitra? You can just answer this through chat. Do you think we would work out? Or would we be different if we meet in like adult years? Because I feel like not really, but still we don't have the same connection though. I feel like we're gonna work hard on that connection. I don't know, probably not. Yeah. Yeah, you're probably gonna be still single, honestly, till now. If ever. The egg yapper, the nonchalant gamer, yeah. I mean, that's our dynamic though. I yap, he listens type of thing. But yeah, I feel like we wouldn't really be the same. We wouldn't have the connections like Pat said, and we wouldn't really have the drama, the character development arc type of shit. So yeah. I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't really date anyone either, but maybe I'm saying that now because I'm married, but I don't know. I'm too much of into too nerdy guys that wears glasses. In particular, I'm into nerds. What if there is a trio? What do we mean trio? No, I do not like poly relationships or open relationships like that. What about height? What do you mean? What about height? What about height? Of course, tall. I want a tall guy. Would you have played would you have played League if you met Mitra late? I don't think so, no. I feel like I wouldn't really play League. Actually, I wouldn't really play any games if I didn't meet Mitra. No, I would play games, but not competitive games. Like, Riot games or League or Valorant. I feel like I wouldn't really touch those games if I didn't meet Mitra. Unless a friend or like some friends advise me to. I think Valorant, yeah, I would probably play it because Valorant is very popular with other people. But League, I don't think I would touch League if I didn't meet Mitra. The only reason why I played League anyways in the first place is I wanted to impress Mitra, bro. Like any game I play, my initial thought is like, am I gonna be impressive in his eyes if I play this game? But then I did start to think like, oh, we have different tastes of games and stuff. And he's too much of a yearner now, anyways. He's a yearner. He's a hard yearner, bro. Did you ever impress him in League? I I mean, I did impress him like the last few days of League. I got a penta with Draven, but that's Aura Mayhem though. I got a penta with Draven, and I was playing with him. I think that's the only time I impressed him somehow. Unless I impressed him like with other games, but I don't think I've ever impressed him in League. I don't know. If I had a girlfriend that did that, I'd be sweated. I forgot what he was playing as. But yeah, I got a penta when we were playing Aero Mayhem on like 8 a.m. I think. 8 a.m? Yeah. He doesn't want to play Draven. That's also, I think, that's also one thing. I'm very competitive when it comes to him too. Like, what do you call it? I've got 2 pentas or 3 pentas in League now. He doesn't like using Draven because I don't know why. He hates Draven because you need to catch the Q obviously, but I don't know. Draven is pretty easy in Aero maybe, but in Norms I haven't tried it yet. But Draven hits like a motherfucker. But like, oh my god, I've ever gotten my penta Aaron. I hear Draven my main. Yeah, I got a penta from Draven game in Aero Mayhem a few weeks ago. You watch Arcane? Yes, I did watch Arcane. But yeah, going back to the question before I go off topic again. No, we wouldn't really be like this if we met late in our adult years. Yeah, that's the same question. Okay. 11. Hi, I love your art. How long have you been drawing? Who do you look up to or get inspired from in regards to art stuff? I've been drawing since I was in 2nd grade. I don't know how old that was, but maybe 7 years old. 7 years old till now. I've been drawing since I was 7 years old. But 7 years old to 13 or 12 years old, I was only drawing in paper and pen. But 13 onwards, I was like already drawing through digital. I was like drawing in phone only. My phone was really shitty. Iggy's an OG. What OG? We're waiting on the 5v5 free match. Actually, I'm thinking of doing that next week, I think. Or this Sunday again. This coming Sunday. But I have to see first. But yeah, did you make fan fictions? Yes, I made fan fictions. I made a smut fan fiction. During that time? Oh no, not really. I'm not a big fan of like doing writing before. I'm only a reader. But yeah, who do you look up to or get inspired from? My main inspirations when it comes to art lately is, or my OG is Rosuri. Rosuri, and then now it's still Rosuri, but I really like Machi Zero. Hold on, let me get my art references files thingy. It's Rosuri and then Machi 0910. It's a very lewd artist. I really like their art. They're a cosplayer and artist. And then I like Rinotuna, and then ooh, Yenkos is very cute too. Uniho, Sea Salt, Sarue, Uishigeru, Monoko, Morina Buni Cake, Nambarimas, Eden, Arden Lolo or Arden, Click Draws, there's this artist called Mimi as well, Nanoless, I guess. I have a lot of artists here, and then Hitsukuya. But yeah, most of those are like the main artists that I follow. And Aliso. Is it rude to ask for sauce? Not really. If you guys want more art references, then sure. Machi is my favorite one so far for rendering style. Rosuri is the line art structure, I think. And then Hold on. Hold on. Mati. Mati 090. I think this is the Safe for Work account. Hold on. Copy link. Oh wait, this is the... Oh shit, almost... This one is the sauce. I'll give you guys the sauce. Though be careful with the other ones because they might be very unsafe. So some of them do NSF art, some don't. And then I think I'll just only give you the sauces of like my main artist inspirations. Sideway's art is also really good. So I don't watch them, but I really like their art. Sideway. Hold on, let me give you a thingy. Oh, and Yum Yum too, actually. Yum Yum. Eden. But I'm not really into like NSF art lately, but I do want to work on more NSF stuff. But I'm kind of worried on working with NSF art. I don't want people to think like, oh, you're working on NSF art even though you're married. Or you're posting NSF art even though you're married type of thing. So I feel like I'll rarely do NSF now. So yeah. Yeah, those are my main artists. This one is kind of hard for me to like answer this, but I'll try my best. What is the difference between balance, rhythm, emphasis, contrast, scale, proportion, and harmony in interior design? I do not know. I really hate. I love interior designing, but holy, I do not have like the proper mind or proper info for this question. But for me, the balance part and harmony is probably um so probably it's because it's more like color balance or color harmony when it comes to paint in houses. I think lately what I really hate with houses, I'm so sorry about this, like gray and white. Are you fucking kidding me? That looks so boring in the houses. Like if you want like a clean looking colorful house, you should try brown, like slight pastel brown kind of thing, pastel brown with like a little bit of yellow with wood and like maybe marble, gold marble or something like that, or wood type of furnitures, brown furnitures like green and stuff. Like don't settle with white and gray. That's so boring. I say that, but our house right now is like white and gray, the paint. But still, I still try to add like a little bit of color at least in the house. But I do want to have like I do want to paint over some of the gray here. Um, do you do interior design commissions? No, I do not. But I do have like ideas on how it should look like or what items I want to have in like interior designing stuff. Because I really love interior designing. That's my second choice before in college. Like when I was picking out a degree, I wanted to have or study interior designing, but I just didn't really continue with it because it's expensive. But yeah, I did get colored blue this year though. Yeah, if you want like a colorful, vibrant kind of house, pick brown and white. White is always a better choice sometimes, is because it looks clean. It looks like your house is like lit up and stuff. But please do not choose gray. Please do not choose gray. You kind of look like you're in a mental asylum kind of house. So please choose like any other color, but not gray. For blue, I would personally think do not choose like the fucking Filipino kind of blue. or yung green or the green color of like Filipino houses, like it looks really ugly. The neon green kind of like paint in the house, like motherfucker. What are we smoking here? Is your eye still fine? Yeah, gusto ko yung ginawa ni Mitra noon sa isang YouTube short na banyo. The QR fucking code the CR. You know what? We're gonna have another collab with Mitra next week. We're gonna do House Flipper again. We're gonna play House Flipper again. I will show you what kind of house I want and what kind of house he wants. I bet. I wanna see. I wanna buy like a house that is so big. I will let him decorate like specific parts of the house, and then I'll decorate the specific parts of the house. And let's see how a guy designs their house. The reason they use green paint and cheap is because green is the cheapest paint. Yeah, but there are other colors though. There are other colors of green that can fit. Still, like, you can add a little bit, just a little bit of white, or like maybe half white of that green, and then that probably might be more better. Like black and white, you can mix that with that neon green, and it can turn out like a different green, like slight darker kind of green. So yeah, hello Cosmic, hello Zed, by the way. Like when it comes to guys designing their house, we are gonna make a room with a bed and a gym and high tech piece aircon and nothing else. I'm gonna have him like, we're gonna play House Flipper on next week, when no Thursday, next week Thursday. I imagine Mitra's living room would be just couch and a TV and a console and his PC, yeah. But yeah, I think I just don't really know how to answer this. I said what I just had in mind of like balance and harmony. But yeah, for houses, please choose maybe white and then like slight brown or slight gray brown or like yellow or whatever. My room before was yellow. That shit made my eyes hurt, but I was happy when the lights were like dimmed or whatever. Yeah, choose a palette. Question 13. 13. What would you rather choose to encounter, a dog that bites or a dog that holds a bolo knife? I think I know that video. I think I know that video of the dog holding a fucking itak ang puta. Wait, let me show you guys a video real quick. No, not that one. No, dog. Gago, hindi naman to yun eh. Dog swinging bolo knife. Filipino. Ito! Yeah, this one. Like, what the fuck? Like, holy shit. Yeah. Like, oh shit. Like, look at that dog, bro! But yeah, I feel like I would rather... Oh shit. I would rather encounter a dog that has a knife. I feel like that dog was trained. I feel like the dogs play Dark Souls. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like we choose a knife. I have never been bitten by a dog. I don't want to. But yeah, I've never experienced that. So I feel like I would just rather get like a bolo knife. Yeah. I don't really want to get bitten by a dog. That would give me fear of dogs. But I don't know. I still love dogs regardless. Mr. Bebon playfully bites me, so I don't think I'll choose. I'll ever like get scared of dogs. I think the bolo knife would be better. Not gonna lie. I don't want to get bitten, so okay. I think that answers the question. Next question. With the new, this one is very interesting. With the new ecosystem for PHTubers, do you have any advice on people who would want to reach your level 2? Okay, hold on. Let me get water first, though. Get rabies. Not vaccinated. Hi, baby. Hi, dog. I think this one I might ask Mitra to clip this. Hold on. 2 hours and 2 hours 24. 2:24. Okay. For my advice for upcoming PH VTubers is that I feel like yeah, it is good to have or ride along cloud, but sometimes you should ask yourself if this is the kind of content you want to be known for. Because at the time when I started as a VTuber or VTubing, my main niche was art. At the time, there are a lot of like other VTubers out there that are trying art as well, but I just have like a certain, like, I don't know, maybe art style or like maybe certain niche that I always implement in my content. Like my art is always in my content basically. And at the time I just didn't really want to ride clout or be a clout chaser or whatever, or be buddies with like VTubers or other VTubers out there that are like rising. Because I don't really want to be known as like, oh, you're only like following clout, so etc, etc. You don't really have your main niche, you don't really have anything that people would know you for. So I feel like my main advice is that just, you know, choose one thing that you want to be known for, like let's say music, art, gameplay, um educational streams, what do you call it, being all-arounder or whatever. Because for example, I feel like the first VTuber I've ever like encountered before was Kahiru. Like let's say that's for an example. Um I've only known Kahiru because she does voice acting also in Japanese before, like the early ages. And then I've only met or known, no, I've known Kichan since way before. I think she was a VTuber, but as a YouTuber only, not like as close kind of friends. I've known Kichan that she was like a music kind of oriented VTuber. Um there are other PH VTubers out there that have their own main niches, you know? Like, let's say, this is just for an example, correct me if I'm wrong. Like, Dokshiori does educational streams regarding, like, um, surgeries or, like, um, health stuff. Kichan is for music and cover songs and, like, more music related stuff. Kairu was known for like Japanese voice impressions before, the Genshin one. And then who else? Yeah, Dokiori for the health education educational streams. Who else? I'm trying to think of more PH VTubers that come to mind. Pan being very chaotic or has a gremlin type of energy, or funny content, more comedy kind of content. Like, what I'm saying is that you have to find your own niche, basically. My main niche is art. I think that's how I grew as a VTuber as well, is because I did a lot of artworks. I mostly I've worked a lot of my assets, or I worked on my assets. I worked on like my overlays before, my VTuber models, my artworks, my emotes, my overlays, my panels. I've worked on like everything that I feel like I can do. So I feel like that is also a main reason why I grew. I grew as a VTuber, and then I started doing music as well. Like, okay, let me make this like a short answer. Basically, find your niche, and then once you get comfortable and you get known with that niche, try to venture out, because for sure you're gonna get tired, you're gonna get burnt out, you're not gonna have any more ideas with that niche. Then that's the time where you have to like venture out and try other things. Like, let's say, try doing covers, try doing gaming oriented content, or I try collabs if you want to like bridge connections or like make friends. Or you can try to do art, like try drawing with your viewers, or try drawing your viewers just for like interactions, or try doing games with your viewers, or try to play, or try to make out other content that you think you can do, or you think you're gonna have fun doing. I think the most important thing that I always think about is, am I gonna be happy with this content? Am I gonna be happy in in with like posting this content or making this content? Am I gonna be not like am I gonna be not tired of like doing this content? And if I do, it's always okay to like venture out and try other things to do, or try other things to like boost your numbers. But I don't really think of numbers unless I've spent a lot of like money on the content or cover and stuff. I've never always thought of like, oh, would I be popular if I do this, or would I also gain a little bit of like numbers from this? I think it's very toxic in a way to start thinking about numbers if you're just starting out. Just have fun with the journey, basically. I didn't really think of numbers before. And I also rarely ever do collabs as well, and I rarely venture out as well, because I am just constantly tired. But if you have a lot of free time, then you should like be adventurous with your content, because you'll never really know if it pops off unless you try it, you know? But yeah, there are like a lot of VTubers out there that have like niches of like how they're known for. So if you get your own niche, I feel like you would probably reach, I don't know, my level. But I don't really think myself as a big VTuber, or like a high out there VTuber. I'm just the same as everyone else. Like, at the end of the day, a lot of you guys have other VTubers out there that you prefer, or like you prefer over this VTuber, over that VTuber, or you guys have your Kami Oshis and etc. I feel like just don't think too much about the numbers and just have fun. Cause for sure you'll feel like, oh, my content is not doing well because I don't have like popularity, or I'm not popular, I don't have numbers, and etc etc. It doesn't really matter if it's small right now, but once you're like trying to like boost your, or once you've already boosted your numbers after like a few months, few years, viewers would probably check out your old content too, and then you're gonna think like, oh, so at the time there's just like not that much, a lot of people getting into this content. Maybe now that I have a lot of like other people in my community, they might check out that other content type of thing. I don't know, it's just more like, just have fun. Don't stress yourself over with like money, like, oh, am I gonna get money or am I gonna get popular from this? Like, just have fun with like making content, you know. Yeah, that too, like being yourself, like just be comfortable with your own shell. Yeah, it's good to venture out every once in a while, but if you're forcing yourself to confirm or to conform with other people's like standards, you're gonna get suffocated, you're gonna get burnt out, you're gonna lose your own creativity, plus you're gonna lose your own person. And I feel like that's just sad for me. Yeah, exactly. I don't know, because before I'm not really that big of a VTuber still right now. I don't know. Numbers are just numbers. Yeah, I have like, I don't know, 14K followers on Twitter, but my posts or my shorts or my videos or my art barely gets like, I don't know, 50 nowadays. Numbers doesn't really matter. Also, don't give them the satisfaction when they demean you in any way. It's your content, not theirs. That too. Just have fun. Just do your own thing. Just mind your own business. Don't look at other people's success. Because for sure, before when I was like also starting, and till now, I still do it sometimes. But every now and then, I just tell myself like, oh, it's their content. That's not your type of content, though. It's fine. Like, I also compare myself a lot to other VTubers out there because you can't really help it sometimes. But then again, I think like, kind of happy with where I am right now. I probably would be successful if I just stick to what I know and what I want to do, because I would get like tired. I would get immediately burnt out if I tried to force myself into things that I don't really want to do in the first place. So yeah, to make the long story short, just be happy with what you want to do. At some point, a lot of people may not enjoy it right now, but at some point, some people will look back on your content and like say, "Oh, this was nice. I wish I'd seen this. Seen this before, etc., etc." Yeah, so going out of the comfort zone is not always good. It's not always good, but you have to do it in a sense where it's healthy, mentally okay for you to do. Cause I know like content creation nowadays means like, oh, numbers, more numbers, more numbers. You're slowly losing yourself towards numbers at that point. I feel like um because it's gonna be hard for you to get out of that mindset once you start on that mindset. Like in the long run, a lot of the VTubers, some other VTubers that I know of, sometimes wish that, oh, I wish I was just a small VTuber now, because because a lot of people are like pressuring me to do this and that when I don't really want to do this or that. So, I get it, you know. Content creation is also a survival type of thing too. Like, oh, if you're not funny enough, you're not creative enough, or if you're not clip farmy enough, then you wouldn't really pop off. But not really, you know. Just do your own thing. At some point, some people will take interest in it. Not right now, but maybe soon, you know. Accusations and all that. Yeah, that too. This is why also I don't really try to be close with any other people. And I'm also I guess I'm very thankful that I'm also very clingy with Mitra. That doesn't give me any time to like interact, honestly. But I don't know. I just like being solo most of the time. Sometimes it is fun to do collabs, but I only do collabs if I get invited. But I don't sometimes I initiate collabs, but I don't really pressure people to collab with me. If I get invited, I'll accept. I'll say yes, but that still depends. If it's like if it aligns with what I want to do, if I'm gonna be okay with that kind of collab, then yes, I'll say yes. But if it's a collab that I feel like doesn't vibe well with me, like for example games or the thing we're gonna do, then I will probably say no. Even if it will be if even if it will boost my numbers, etc., etc., I would still say no, because just because I don't really like what the collab will be, and I feel like I would just probably be like stonewalled. Like I don't know, like you just don't know how to interact properly because you don't know or you don't like the thing that you're doing. Yeah, one must also cultivate their community, especially that too. Right from the beginning, I think I've already said like, oh, I treat viewers as just like friends. Like I'm a friend that you're gonna come home to and just watch be stupid on the internet type of thing. Sometimes people yearn for premium on X, which is definitely put bad updates through, but we embrace. I also bought premium X because I don't want my account to get like bonked. I've seen a lot of VTubers or artists that got Elon, like got their Twitter account banned or like deactivated, etc., etc. I don't know why, and they lost like 3 or 5 years worth of like community, or like they lost a lot of numbers from that. Like for example, I think it was Nemu's account also got nuked before by Twitter for I don't know what reason. And then now she has like Twitter Blue as well. I love the people enjoying the stationery. Oh, that's Pika's drawing. But yeah, long story short, or TLDR, just be happy. Just be happy with your content. Do do what makes you happy, basically. Do what makes you um what do you call it, feeling fulfilled at the end of the day. Just don't think about other people's success or what they're doing. Just focus on what you're doing and what you're happy with. Next question. Oh my god, my throat is hurting. For your art process, what would you say is the biggest hurdle this stage that you find the hardest? I think rendering is the hardest one sometimes, because I feel like I'm very particular in rendering when uh like let's say like the sunlight or the light process or like the light reflecting on the etc., etc. That's how sometimes rendering fucks up my mindset because I'm a perfectionist. But yeah, I think rendering. Which is why I was confused when you hid in your marriage initially. That's because a lot of people or a lot of viewers were new at the time. I just didn't know how people would react. But viewers before, like way, way, way before, already knew that I was in a relationship. But when I got married, I've kept it a secret just because Mitra said like maybe we should keep it low because you don't know how people would react and stuff. I personally wanted to tell Chad, but I think Mitra was worried about backlash and stuff like that. So I said, okay, fine, not right now. Not right now is not the best time. It was not me that was like, oh, we should just hide it. It was Mitra was the one who like suggested like we should hide it for now, and then just say it once we feel like it's the right time. But a lot of people know anyways. that I was in a relationship. Like way before VTubing, I think someone already got the hint and then told it in like general chat or English main living room chat. And then I just agreed to it, like, oh yeah, we are in a relationship. But then new people started coming in, and a lot of people were coming in fast. So I was like, okay, maybe we should just hide it for now. Mitra does the right call though. It's best to be more secure. Yeah. We also, I feel like it was also the right time because we are already married, like secured. Um, like we are already married. There's no going back there. So I feel like it was the perfect time for us to like say it already. Because you know it's kind of hard to hide. But yeah, for my art process, to find the hardest is rendering. Sorry, I'm gonna browse through the like other simple questions because my throat is already hurting. What is your dream for the future? Has it changed in the past, and why, or did it change? Why? My dream for the future? I think my dream before was just, I don't know, I just didn't really have a dream. My dreams are mostly just come and go. But at the time, I think maybe my dream is just to like be, you know, just be myself, be happy. That's my only dream now. But when I started VTubing, of course I had like different goals already or dreams. But mm, right now it's still to be happy. Obviously more stable, financially stable, more opportunities, more commissions, more opportunities to work with, or more cover songs, releasing more content, etc., etc. I feel like it did change, but it didn't really change that much. Um, obviously my dream of like getting married is already like done. But other than that, like personal goals, I just want to be like happy. I feel like at least I feel like I deserve to be happy after all of the bullshit life pulled me, or after all the bullshit life gave me. So yeah, it's funny to think on how new chatters would have handled it. The statistics person told us already though. Yeah. But yeah. Hmm. How far did your life has changed ever since you become one of Philippines' local iconic VTubers? I don't think I'm local. I'm an iconic VTuber, honestly. I feel like my content is kind of like, if I'm gonna compare it to other people's content, my content is not really that appealing. Maybe for me, it is not. Um, for me, I'm not really iconic because I just do art all the time. I say the most horniest shit online. I also don't really have anything worth noting of at the moment. I just don't really, I don't know. I don't know. I just think of myself really low because I feel like a lot of other people out there are more deserving to be like called iconic in the Philippines. But for me, I don't think I'm that iconic. The most iconic thing I've ever done was a fucking FNAF cover, and that's it. But yeah, I think my life has changed drastically ever since I started VTubing and like started growing as a VTuber. Because I feel like I but that's also one negative thing, is that I don't have privacy. I probably had like a lot of just that yourself insert was iconic. That too, I guess the wealth arc. Um but I think overall, like in general as a VTuber, I don't think I'm a iconic VTuber in the Philippines. How far did your life has changed? But yeah, my life has drastically changed. I'm trying hard to be private now, but I know privacy is gonna be hard because obviously there are people out there that are parasocial, very very weird about it and stuff. There are like negatives and then positives. Like, of course, I get a lot of support. I get more commissions. Obviously, I get more work. I get more free time. I got more friends. I met a lot of people that changed my perspective about things, and taught me a lot of things, etc., etc. I've also met a lot of wonderful people outside of like just my normie life. But obviously the negatives as well is that I don't know, I get like stalkers or parasocial people. I got a lot of like, I don't know, harassment too. I got a lot of I got a lot of things that I've reflected on, like comparing yourself to other people. I've also had a lot of like maybe anxieties as well with like my content, because I feel like my content is not good enough to be, or not deserving enough to be called like I said, like an iconic VTuber. But yeah, I don't know. But for me, I'm not really a big VTuber. I'm just like average VTuber. I feel like for me, I have a standard of like a high VTuber or a big VTuber already. Like, oh, you're a big VTuber if you have like 200 plus or 100 plus viewers even. Or even 75, more than 50 viewers is already big enough for me. But yeah, I feel like I'm not really that much of a big VTuber or a low iconic VTuber. But yeah, I think my life has changed a lot. I got a lot of support, like I said earlier. A lot of people that are backing me up and liking my content and liking my covers and etc, etc. And I'm very thankful for that. Okay, next question. God, my throat is hurting. If you could have one thing in life you want to change, what would it be and why? The fact that I'm a diabetic, bro. I feel like if I wasn't a diabetic, I would be pregnant right now. Why? But I feel like I don't know. Because being a diabetic is so hard, chat. You have no idea how hard it is. Like, I know there are a lot of like other diseases out there, like illnesses that are way more harder than mine, but I feel like I'm too much of an overthinker at this point. Like, I feel like if I get pregnant, I gotta, like, I'll knock on wood after, but I feel like if I got pregnant and then I gave birth, I feel like I wouldn't survive giving birth. Just because I feel like my body cannot handle the stress amount, or like the pain, or like the whatever, the complications that comes after, like I said earlier. But I feel like if I could change one thing about me, it's just me being a diabetic. Cause we've spent a lot of like money on medicine, not medicine, maintenance and checkups and etc, etc before. Until now, I'm still spending money on my maintenance and stuff just to like make sure that I'm healthy and etc. Cause ever since I was like 6 years old, I already got diagnosed as a diabetic, and ever since then, I just could not go back to how it used to, you know. But yeah, but I feel like if I wasn't a diabetic, I would be pregnant right now. Is it hereditary? They said it's not hereditary towards my kids, but if my kids, for my grandkids, it might be. They said. But yeah, that's also one reason why I also don't want kids for now. But a lot of people are telling me, or like doctors or my relatives are telling me that if I had kids, they wouldn't really get it. Or I'm not really sure, but if my kids get kids, they probably would have diabetes as well. So you know, it is what it is. But yeah, I feel like if I wasn't a diabetic, though, I don't know. I feel like if I wasn't a diabetic, I would be less scared of getting pregnant and stuff. Because I don't know, right now I'm very scared of getting pregnant because of that. I wouldn't handle the health complications that comes after or comes in while being pregnant. So yeah, I feel like that's the only thing that I would change is me being a diabetic. Okay. If you could only eat one type of cookie biscuit for the rest of your life, what would it be? Golly, what kind of biscuit? I'm not really into biscuits or cookies. I think I'm a diabetic. I can't even eat anything that is sweet. I don't know, skyflakes, I guess. Fuck. Sometimes I eat skyflakes, but sometimes I don't. So it's kind of a 50-50 situation sometimes. But yeah, I think I would eat skyflakes because I'm a diabetic. I can't eat anything sweet. Okay, question number 20. Do you feel fully accept what you are now, like your character, appearance, attitude, and etc.? I don't accept my appearance, but a character attitude, I guess, yeah. My appearance, I just really have bad body dysmorphia. I'm so scared of like gaining weight. Like, I immediately get depressed when I see that my weight is around 49 kg. I do accept that I don't know, because I feel like if I lost more weight, I feel like I would be more prettier. For appearance wise, I feel like if I get less pimples, then maybe, yeah, I would be happy that I'm prettier and etc. etc. But I don't really think I'm pretty either. I don't know, I guess I do not fully accept me right now. I feel like I could do so much better or maybe improve much more better. But yeah. Holy, my throat hurts. Okay. Question number 21. Do you dislike a fan who doesn't interact with you much in a community hangout and cons? No, really. I don't really hate lurkers, etc. etc. Honestly, I would prefer if people would just sometimes lurk too. In cons, or you guys don't have to. Obviously, it's not necessary to interact with me every now and then, but I do appreciate it when a fan also like talks to me sometimes. Even just one interaction is good enough. Next question. Sorry, I'm browsing through it already. Are you expecting to reach newer goals and greater heights for your journey as a VTuber? I mean, yeah, but also at the same time, this is gonna sound bad, but I feel like I wouldn't really expect people to kinda support me the same way before. Now that I'm married, I don't know. Maybe I just really have bad impressions sometimes with other people online, that I don't think they're gonna look at me the same way ever again because I'm married. I don't know. I know a lot of VTubers out there also married. Like also have families and etc. etc. Like was it Vex and was it Pina? Pina the penguin? The penguin one with the mommy, with the mom. Like she's a mom now. Nama dito sila. Yeah, I know, but I feel like I still don't really regret the fact that I said that I'm already married, but I know that a lot of people would not support me anymore, or they would not support me the same way ever as before now that I'm married. But again, that's okay. That's your life. But for me, I feel like I still am expecting like let's say for more covers. I just want to like release more covers and do good with like music and singing, and also the same thing with art for games. Because I really suck at games. Maybe just try to improve and be funny on stream. I don't know, and be more loud and funny, I guess. But other than that, I feel like for merch wise as well, I feel like a lot of people would probably not buy any merch of me anymore because I am taken, but that's okay. That's why I feel like I'm stopping any merch for now, unless a lot of people actually demand merch. But if people are not really interested, then that's fine. I wouldn't really make any more merch. I would probably make merch, but that's just only for me and myself. Me, myself, and I only. But yeah. Next question. Where did you get the hand holding a pen pencil toggle whenever you do art stream? It is from Spood Tablet. Actually, I am thinking of that. You know the Catherine Heathcliff kind of like... I already have a mug merch in mind. I want it to be Limbus Company type of theme. They're Catherine Heathcliff type of theme, but it's Mitra and Eggy. Obviously, we're not gonna fucking separate. But, I wanted like a similar vibe to Heathcliff and Catherine, flower type of thing in the mug. That's why I'm thinking of like making a mug merch of that. But honestly, if I don't really sell VTuber merch anymore, I would sell Limbus Company and then Arc Knights and Arc Knights Enfield merch maybe, and maybe a few VTuber merch out there. Hello Kakuri. But yeah, I got my hand holding a pen or pencil toggle from Spoodport. If you're in Heathcliff shoes, you would let themselves be deleted. Who would let themselves be deleted? I will delete myself, bro. Okay. Question 24. Do you have a favorite dessert? If you have, what is your favorite dessert? My favorite dessert is blueberry cheesecake. I love blueberry cheesecake. The non-baked one, though. Oh, not doing Mitra like that. Nah, bro. I'll delete myself for you, King. Be happy without me. I must... why? Cold dessert is always the best. Yeah, I've never really liked baked cheesecakes actually, but I do like. Man, I miss egg tarts specifically. I really miss that thick ass egg tart that I've had in the SM before. Can you describe your ideal house? Please, no millennial gray. Okay, my ideal house is like this. Hold on. Hold on. Brown. Cozy. Yellow. House. Actually, a house like this is so pretty. Like, anything that is yellow, I think I would like. Yeah, maybe something like this. Sorry, I was burping. Something like this or something like this. Definitely something like this. This one. This one is really perfect, actually. So, I would not really like the dining area to face the bathroom one. I personally would put the kitchen here, or maybe in a different place. But this is definitely the house that I would want to live in. Or something like oh, this one is so fucking perfect. Oh my god. This is so cute. Oh my god, if only I had money, I would live in a place like that. This one is my ideal outside house. Like the outside look. But when it comes to like this Lamau, I just oh my god, you're telling me you want a suburban type of house. The muted yellow looks really good. Yeah, I know. It's either that or this kind of thing. But I do want like a beach house too. Oh my god, this is perfect. My fucking god. And this one too. Oh my god, this is so good. Like, I want to live nearby the ocean because I really love going to the beach. Oh my god, is that perfect? Holy. Di namin kita, Eggy. Ay, sorry. Okay, ito. I go use puta. Use images wallpaper. But this one, it looks good. It's white and yellow. Okay, at least to know about you like houses that are suburban and beach house. Yeah. Or maybe something like this. It's like aesthetic type of looking house. Oh my god, this one. Holy mama. Aren't yellow rooms the cutest? Exactly. This screams me. Holy. This one. But yeah, I don't really like millennial gray houses, bro. That's so boring. You don't have any personality. Oh my god. This is such a good reading room. Fucking hell. And what wallpaper is that? Is that my wallpaper? No way, right? But yeah, hold on. It's this one. This one is so perfect with like a reading room for this couch. Oh my god. Then modern, yeah. Nag-review para sa House Flipper collab, yeah. But yeah, that's the type of house that I want. Oh, this one looks so cool. If only they had a beach outside, this is perfect. Oh my god. I'd rather stay home than go to any other malls. Looks like your room. Yeah, it does look like my room before. God, I miss my old room, but fortunately cannot go back there anymore. But yeah, that looks so cool. Oh my god, and then you see something like this in the morning. Hold on, this is fucking AI though, never mind. I think this AI. But yeah. I love houses that look like that. Or even the wooden houses like this. This looks clean. It looks really clean. I love wood. Wood, orange, or green type of colors here. Green, brown, white, and then cream is like good colors. Or wood colors. Oh god, my throat is starting to hurt. I've been yapping too much. But yeah, that's like my type of house. Houses like have shape. Yep. Okay, what is your strangest dream you've ever had? Huh. It's not really strange, but it's more like maybe a sign for me before. But when I met Mitra before, I was like, what do you call him? What do you call it? I had a dream before that I was meeting him, but I didn't know his face at the time. It's more like his face was blank, but but somewhat I know that it's him. I feel like in the dream. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being weird about it, but I think it's I had that dream is when I was like a kid. A blank face? Yeah, it is a blank face, but somewhat I get a feeling that it's him. He was wearing like a suit or something. Slenderman, He was wearing like a suit, like a white suit and stuff, and then he was handing me an envelope or whatever. I don't know I don't know if it was like confession or something, but I don't know. He didn't have a face on, or maybe the face was hazy that I cannot see properly. But at the time, I haven't seen Mitra's face at all yet, so I was like, this is weird. But I know it's him in the dream. I don't know why. We were like in the park. I was driving and I stopped by and like saw him, and then he handed me an envelope and then went away. It's like the envelope had hearts in it too, so I'm like, concealed this in a dream, yeah. But now that whenever I dream of him, he has the face on now, obviously. But before, when I was dreaming of him, he didn't have a face because I didn't know his face. And now that I dream about him sometimes, he has a face already, which is funny now. Okay, how do warm and cool colors affect the composition? It's more like the eyes sometimes. It's like for warm colors, you have to use like dull colors as well, like dull warm color, so that it doesn't hurt your eyes. For cool colors, you have to use some sort of like contrast. Like, let's say my contrast is always yellow and purple, and then for Mitra, it's also yellow and blue. I don't know, like color theory, analogous, analogous, split complementary colors, etc., etc. It does make the art pop more sometimes. What is the hard part for you in doing art? It is the rendering. I think I've answered this question already earlier. Will you have a Zumba stream in the future? No, but I think I'll do a threadmill stream though. Threadmilling for an hour. Or maybe in Donathon, actually. Maybe in Donathons. For October, after Cosmania, I'll announce a Donathon for upcoming stream anniversary. So every like $100, I will threadmill for like 30 minutes. That's the good how mom beat. Are you a pro Kaizo player in Era Mayhem? No, I am not. I suck at League. Who's your Oshi or Kami Oshi in Hololive? My Kami Oshi or Oshi in Hololive is, for JP, it is Sakura Miko. For Ian, I think it's Ina. Definitely Ina. Ina is an art god, bro. And Sakura Miko is because she's funny and then she says gibberish stuff. What's your idea of success? Rich. Being rich. Because once you're rich, you can afford anything. You don't have to be on like survival mode all of the time. Lights on or lights off? Lights off. Egidaki merch when? I do have a Egidaki art ready, but the thing is the Dakimakura pillow cover that I've always like commissioned to do closed down for some reason. So I don't think I'll have any Daki merch for now, but maybe in the future. Okay, now this part. Okay, this part. Holy mama. I have big rants about this. Okay, not a question, but I want to confess that I sneaked a pic of your bare feet at Cosmatsuri Cosmatsuri 2025. Under the guise of taking a pic of my friend in the rest area. I'm doing better now and I regret it like 70%. Have a good evening. What do you mean 70%? You have to regret it 100%. Like, brother. I was like, this has got to be bait. I'm not even sure. Mitra did say like, oh, maybe isn't even real. Maybe the guy isn't even from your community, or etc. etc. But I don't know, bro. I feel like people nowadays are just really being really creepy and like fucked up in the head, you know. Like, I've also had my pictures from Cosmatsuri fed to AI. Like, they asked the AI to put me in a bathing suit or whatever, and then I don't know, it doesn't look like me, but still, it's my picture that they took, and then they fed it to AI. Like, brother, why? I don't know. I am very, 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 very close to viewers in cons. Like, I'll constantly sit with you guys. I constantly talk to you guys, like, face to face. I've even showed my face to you guys most of the time now in cons because I'm getting tired of masks. And then someone like this will ruin the interaction for me now with viewers. It's because I would not, I don't know, I would have like trust issues now with people or viewers I talk to because maybe someone is lying to me, or maybe someone is like trying to do something to me without me knowing, and then they just lie about it. Like, wait, they sent the AI pics to you? No, but someone did post the AI pic on Twitter, and then I saw it under my post or Twitter tweet. But yeah, it is very disgusting. And I know someone around the resting area, if ever, because I took off my shoes in the resting area, as far as I remember, because my feet were hurting, or I was wearing heels on both days. So I know that I would take off my shoes every now and then. But yeah, this is not cool, by the way. Do not do this to any other people out there. Like, what the fuck? And I also saw Minohana's personal statement about boundaries and like parasocial people. So it's not like it's always like VTubers or like any other content creators out there that are experiencing this. Like, don't be a weirdo, bro. Like, there are other people out there who are like selling feet pics or whatever. Go get that. There's probably already mixed with consent, but non-consensual pictures, I already know that a lot of people are even taking my pictures sometimes, like filming me maybe, like taking pictures of me also while eating or whatever and stuff. And or just me being like me, or my just taking a picture of me without my consent or without me knowing. I already know that. But I don't know, it's just like a different kind of disgust when someone actually says to you like, "Oh, I did this to you," you know that? And like, you could have not said anything about it, honestly. I already know that a lot of people do this sometimes behind closed doors or whatever. God knows what people do with like other VTubers' pictures and etc etc. So it's kind of like I'm overthinking it a lot as well. So I'm just very worried also because I don't know, it's like more like you're getting your privacy is being invaded. Your privacy is being invaded without you knowing, and that's, I don't know, that's just disgusting to me. It's like very creepy behavior. You need help, bro. Touching grass might not be enough to help this guy. Like, they regretted 70%. Where's the other 30%? Like, what? So the other 30% is like you're happy you took that photo and then God knows what you did with it? Like, brother, what? It's just, it's just stupid. Like, a lot of VTubers out there already trust, like, their viewers to not do this shit. But then again, Mitra said, like, maybe it's not even a viewer, maybe it's not even... Maybe it's not even, someone from your community. Maybe it's just a random or something like that. But, I don't know, it's just... Sometimes it breaks it breaks your trust with viewers. Or it breaks your trust with other people. because of like confessions like this. Like, it's very unhinged. Like, it's not only me that's going through this for sure. There's a lot of people out there who like got 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 the got this kind of experience too. So yeah, it is very creepy behavior, and I don't really tolerate it. But like Mitra said, we can't do anything about it because people are gonna be like this whether we like it or not. The only thing that we need to do is just keep safe, just be mindful and stuff. And yeah, he is right. Like, we can just ignore it and stuff, but you know, it's just really disgusting behavior, and it's never really okay to do this either. But yeah, I think so far that's it. My throat is hurting. But yeah, I don't think I can answer any more questions, so thank you for this thread. I'm gonna end actually now. It's been 3 hours. Holy, my throat is hurting. But yeah, I think so far that's it. I will probably be making a stream highlights of this, or like, I don't know. I'll probably ask Mitra to edit something. Here, laklak muna. Yeah, yap. But yeah, next week I won't be streaming for 3 days. Monday till Wednesday, and then Thursday is House Flipper. House Flipper stream with Mitra, and then of course the Mecha Chameleon big collab. And then the next few streams, I'm not really sure yet. Focus on something you're doing right now. Yeah, my throat is hurting. 3 hours of yapping? Yeah, hopefully, please guys, do not do that to other streamers as well. Please be responsible. Please be like a normal human being. Like, holy. It's not hard to be normal, okay? But yes. So far, that's it for now. Again, thank you so much, chat, for coming. I'll see you guys Thursday. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Mwah. Sakto kota na ako sa work. Goodbye. Thank you. I'll probably post the VOD later. But I'll ask Mitra to make the highlight.